Good day to you. Good day to YouTubers. I'm gonna keep that. Good day, YouTubers, and welcome to the daily vlog. Today I did that quick little information update that you saw yesterday. I just uploaded it, and it's good to go. All your feedback is more than welcome. Yesterday night, I was talking to my buddy Paul, and he needed to update his menu for the Tickled Toad, and he told me he purchased, I guess for 1 month, because he only needed the program for a month, Illustrator, and so he needed to, or InDesign, I can't remember which one. It's only cost him like, I don't know, $19.95 or $20, $29, I don't know. So he got me thinking, because I needed Illustrator, I had Photoshop, and I needed InDesign. I used to have an old program a long time ago, but it's like 2 computers back. I never updated it. Anyway, so you can do that whole on cloud thing where you go onto the Adobe website, and basically you can purchase all the programs for a year, a license for the year, and then when you go to renew, hopefully it's just worth it. It's worth every single cent, because I now have After Effects, Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, and those are all the main things I need to get my work done. You're going to see an improvement on videos. I'm going to do some cool little graphic things that I would like to work on. No promises, but I would like to try that, because it just gives that little edge to your video, and then people are like, ooh, that's kind of cool. So another thing too I need to talk to you guys about is the food bank thing. I was supposed to do this last Friday. I just haven't had time to go up to Barrie and do this. But again, it was Yan, Cameron, Curry, Kyle, Wendy, Christian, Shahi, I think, and then I was going to top it up. It all came down to, I can't remember how I added that up. It was like $222.25 or something like that. So I was going to round it off so it goes up to $250 even, and we're going to donate that. I just haven't had time to go up there and do that, so I'm really ticked off about that. Another thing too is I have to shoot a showcase for a dance studio on Friday. So one of the things I like to do days before is get out the camera gear, get it all ready, make sure all the batteries are charged and stuff. So there's my old camera. It's the DSR 390, just dusty in the bag. That's why you buy bags for these things. And there's my big camera, my big television camera. Look at that baby. So it needs to be plugged in, throw a tape in it, do some shooting just to make sure everything's done, because I haven't done anything with that camera since last spring. So right now, my priorities were this morning were to get that information video out to you. So I shot that, put it together real quick, put it online, got my bike all set up, ready to go. Well, it's not set up, so ready to go, but the rollers are in the kitchen, ready to go. I changed my mind about the Five Guys burgers and fries. I think it's just too close to the last kind of big dumb thing I ate. So I think I'm gonna, after I do my bike ride, burn off some calories, then go into Bradford, do a Subway. So they have a half sub. It's like 290 calories, 300 calories, and it's the turkey sub. So I'm gonna do like a healthier food choice thing for Friday, which is kind of cool. And I'll just take a little bit of edge off of the things that I've been doing recently. So I've got my bike. I have to do that. I'll be putting it on the sticks, getting out my monitor, everything. I'll do a full setup and I'll show you guys that. So right now I get my bike going, gotta burn some calories, going to town. This is an all-day vlog, all-night vlog, and you guys are coming with me. Let's go. All right, we're on the bike. Going to burn at least 400 calories. Then we'll shower, shave, and then we'll go into town. I'll show you the results of this when we're done. And the only reason I'm doing this, no hands, at the moment it's just easier. But I usually go and hold the handles for a while, then sit up for a while, and just keep going back and forth, because it's just easier that way. Okay, gotta go. Don't you know I'm loco? That's my ride for today. It took me 32 minutes and 2 seconds to do 15.1 kilometers, and I burned 428 calories, which should be my lunch. And I think between the chocolate milk, which I love chocolate milk, especially after a ride, chocolate milk and the half sub, it's gonna be awesome. Let's go. We are off to Alcona because I just remembered that Alcona has a subway, so I don't have to go as far. Bradford is like about 16 kilometers, maybe more, and Alcona is only 10. So saving 12 kilometers round trip, which is nice. Saves time, gas, wear and tear. So I got my box of goodies. I got just my 2 things set up with my phone on it at the moment. I just checked the temperature at home on the back deck. I guess because of the heat of the house, the sun heating up the house, it says it's like +3 or +2, but when I check the weather network, it says this area is like -6, feels like -13. It doesn't feel that cold. Like as you can see, I'm just wearing my leather jacket and a t-shirt and another short. That's it. Rocking the stick shift and vlogging. Nice. Okay, so we'll get to Alcona. I'll do another, I'll set up all the stuff. I won't necessarily show you every time I do a video how I set up, unless I change something, and then I'll show you that kind of stuff. I gotta show you every time, right? Okay, and we're back. Just listening to the news, and they said the wind is whipping up. Cold, even colder weather, and we're actually going to be under a cold warning, and it's going to go down to -30 tonight. Wow. And she said it's just the wind is making things really cold. So yeah, I'm going to have to start wearing a better jacket later on tonight when I go to Paul's. And you also missed a flock, I guess you can say, of turkeys. So wild turkeys have been reintroduced, I believe, and there's an actual reason for it. So every once in a while you'll drive past a field and there'll be like a dozen wild turkeys, and they don't look anything like real turkeys. They're much leaner and stronger, and they look like little raptors when they're walking around. I don't think you'd want to ever get attacked by a wild turkey. I think they'd take you down. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm all set up. I got my lights, my GoPros, my mic already. I got my information. I'm gonna try and start printing stuff off like this just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I just go into these things and just eat things, but this one is a little bit different. I want to do kind of more of a nutrition thing. So like the calories and the sodium, those are the only things I'm going to really talk about in this one specific video. And of course I brought I brought my own water. And just to give you guys a heads up, you got to read the nutritional facts on water sometimes, because this has 25 milligrams of sodium and 4%, whatever that means, of calcium. So you know, if you're sodium sensitive, make sure your water doesn't have sodium in it. I'm not sure why there would be sodium in water. Maybe all water has sodium in it, and I just never knew that. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this done and I'll be right back. So I just finished eating the sub, and I'm just gonna do the free throw, see if I can get it in. Thought I'd bring you guys along on that one. Let's put you up there. It's a different car, so I hope you can see that bag. Yeah. Bring it forward just a little bit more. That should be good. Excuse me. Let's hope we get this one on the first throw. That'd be awesome. Nope. I had to shut the camera off, guys, because it took me so many tries to try and get that stupid ball in the bag. It just wasn't going to happen today. Anyway, so let's get going. I'm still in the same plaza. I thought I'd jump into the source here and check out if they have a hard drive that has FireWire on it, because the drive that I'm using now is a USB and it will not transfer anything bigger than a 4 gig file. So if it's a 3.99 gig file, it'll transfer it. As soon as you hit 4 gig or more, it will not transfer on. I don't know why. It's just the way it's set up. So I know that my passport, the larger ones with the FireWire, they're more expensive, but I'll be able to at least put a lot of my vlogs are bigger than 5 gigs, so especially the all-day vlogs like this. So let's go and see if they got one. What I also did, I went into the convenience store and bought 2 chocolate bars, and so they're surprises for you guys, hopefully this weekend, maybe next week, no pressure. Alright, so they had the My Passports, but it's the same one that I have at home. It was on sale, it was 119 here, at Best Buy it's 110, so they were willing to price match it, which is great. I love stores that do that. The problem is, and it's always good to tell people your problems, because the guy in the store said, let me start the car. I just remembered I was going to buy some beers for tonight after rock climbing. We're going to go to Paul's house like I told you already. But like I said, telling the person at the store your issue, which was my big issue. Let me turn that off. My big issue is the fact that I can't move big files, but he said if I just reformat the drive, obviously copy your files over properly, then reformat your drive so that it can be journaled or something, and then you'll be able to move larger files over. So let's get some beers. We are in the beer fridge. And I just remembered I wanted to buy this last time when I saw it. So this is Carib. We drank a few of those when we were in Barbados a few years back. Oh my gosh, a few years back. 1990 is the last time I was there, 1991. All right, we are set to go. For tonight, the wind is picking up. If I had hair, you'd be able to tell. All right, we're off to home to transfer all this stuff over and to set up the camera just to make sure everything's working for the showcase on Saturday. And I'll be taking you guys along on that too, so stay tuned. We lucked out and the wild turkeys are still there. Sorry, this camera doesn't have a zoom on it, so I can't. Sorry about that, I shut the camera off. The camera doesn't have a zoom on it, so you're gonna have to squint and use your imagination. But that's the wild turkeys, and they just roam around like little dinosaurs. That's what they remind me of. Okay, let's get home. And it's happy birthday time, guys. So I'm going to wish 3 people happy birthday. Josh J, Joseph C, and Josh S. So happy birthday to you 3 guys, and I hope you have an awesome day, and hope you have many more. Just got off the phone with Carol, and she's like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, okay, grilled cheese. So I'm gonna do, we have 2 different kinds of bread. We have White Wonder, and we have this Country Harvest 100% whole grain, stone milled. I'll butter the bread with basil, olive oil, whatever, and we slice our own cheese, and then I'll probably put on a slice of ham as well. For Carol and I, Ben's working tonight, Megan's a vegetarian, so she won't have ham in her grilled cheese. We also have another contractor coming to check our upstairs. We're getting quotes on finishing the upstairs, and we'll have a room up there. It'd be cool. All right, so let's get cooking. I just wanted to give a special shout out to Jake Robert, who wrote me a very nice, very long email. Basically, he loves watching my videos and was inspired by the fact that I stopped and helped that lady out of her car, and he was in an accident, and I believe he said his sister got whiplash. Yeah, got whiplash in an accident where people just kept driving by after the accident, and so he really appreciated the fact that I stopped my car and got out and pulled this lady out of her car. So I just like to thank you very much for this really amazing letter, and I told him I'd give him a shout out because that letter was just fantastic. And he said, keep up the great work on all your videos. Sincerely, Jake, KBD Productions fan. Thanks, Jake. I told you I'd shout you out. Talk to you later. Dinner was awesome. I am now on my way down to a rock climb with Paul at Of Rock and Chalk. If I get there like 5 minutes early, I'm gonna hit the bike sports shop and see if I can get a new bib, see if they've got any of the ones that I like. We are here at Of Rock and Chalk, and we have never, that's Paul right there, we have never seen it this packed for parking. That means it might be crazy busy upstairs. Paul. I know, man.
Good. You got a movie and beer?
We got beers and we've got zombievers.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy.
Oh, you think he'd be interested?
I'm assuming he's sleeping in
Kitchener?
yeah, Kitchener with the lights.
So we are on a second last climb. Paul's going up. It's called an auto belay device. So there's a gizmo at the top that releases you slowly down. I'll climb to the top and then I'll give you a ride down. I won't be able to do it. All right, we're at the top. Okay. Nice. And that's
Really fast, but
he's a mean guy sometimes. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Paul and I watched Zombievers. It is definitely a funny movie to watch. The fact that, you know, beavers turn into zombies because of some toxic waste, and then it's just a funny, and the puppeteering that they use for the beavers is absolutely on the B on the B scale of movies. It was just a silly movie, and but it was fun to watch. Definitely, it's one of those movies that you got to watch while drinking and have a good time. Anyway, guys, so I hope you had a great day with me on my new format on my vlog channel. That's awesome, and thanks for hanging out with me, and we will talk to you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.